If I were Earl Samson, I think if you were Earl Samson, I think we could all agree we'd be really ticked. Because Earl Samson in Florida has been stopped and questioned by police a total of 258 times. 258. And all of that in just 4 years.
Makeup aside, she cute. She cute. I like a pretty woman, man. Y'all already know how I'm gonna get up. I ain't really got no crush on her, though, but we're gonna talk about all that in a minute. I'm Trailhand Bill reporting live in South Florida, man. I'm at the house tonight, y'all. 280 sometime, boy, your ass is a serial killer. Either that or the cops are incompetent. And I know where I would put my damn money at. Hey, man, blame Ray186 for this video from 10 years ago. I was reading through the comments of the video where they locked the wrong man up. I forgot where he was at. They went to his house and locked him up. He wasn't even the right man. And Ray said, yo, this remind me of the story when the dude got arrested 783 times for going to work. That shit don't make no sense until you hear the story in Florida. If you're new here, I got a secret to tell you in a minute. But first, let's get to the video.
Because Earl Samson in Florida has been stopped and questioned by police a total of 258 times. 258. And all of that in just 4 years. The searches, 100 times. Arrests and jailings, 56 times. Almost every single one of these citations was issued at the very same place. The convenience store where Earl Samson works. Our correspondent John Zarella is tracking the story in Miami. First of all, can we be clear? Is Earl Samson an incredible criminal, or is there something stinky in that town?
No, and according to his attorney, that there's nothing on his criminal record other than a marijuana possession charge, and that most all the times when he's been picked up, detained, everything's either been dismissed, thrown out, not adjudicated. Nothing with Mr. Samson. In fact, his attorney says that if you added it up, all those times that you mentioned, that's the equivalent to being arrested about once a week for the last, or picked up or detained, once a week for the last 4 years. Now, Miami Gardens police say they're taking the allegations against their officers seriously. They're looking into the complaints and allegations that their officers are targeting black males. And the mayor of Miami Gardens, which is just north of Miami, says that, look, this is a high crime area and we have zero tolerance. Here's what Mr. Samson told local affiliate WFOR.
They always stopping me, going in my pocket, asking me for my ID, running my name.
So how did all this get started? About a year and a half ago, the owner of the convenience store had had enough. So he installed surveillance cameras to catch the police in action, to see what they were doing. He recorded dozens of instances where police were stopping different people, including Samson.
Let me tell y'all something, man. I recorded this audio, and I don't know which version y'all gonna get. I don't necessarily not like the first version that I recorded. It just was a little too lackadaisical, however you say that word for me. If your ass new here, man, the video is over with. It will be nothing but me giving my opinion in this video. I'm gonna try to cover some of the stuff I said in the first video, because it is things I wanted to say. But I'm gonna try to do it a little quicker than I did that time, because I was just talking real slow in that video, like I don't know what the hell wrong with me. I did say something about when is the last time I told y'all I had I was drinking whiskey, and then I said none of your damn business, so don't worry about that, but just drink responsibly if you do. And I wanted to say that, so I'm gonna make sure I say that this time. I was blaming Ray186 also, because he sent me this damn video, and we be having all these damn videos with these police officers, and a lot of times they don't be black, but sometimes they do be black, be specifically targeting black people. And sometimes I intentionally stay away from those stories like that, because I know, number one, that it's a very sensitive conversation that a lot of people like to run from, no matter how much we see the reality played out before our eyes. And number two, I don't be want to make it seem like I got no agenda, you know what I mean? But I cannot get away from the fact that I don't know nothing about this story. It was 10 years ago. The homie sent it to me in the comments. I said, yo, let me check it out and cover it, since he took the time to actually. He didn't just mention it. He posted a link in there, if I remember correctly. And I went to see it. But either way, now I open up the video and I look at it, and what do we have? We have non-black cops profiling black people. You know what I mean? And that's what I say, guys. don't come over here thinking, number one, that when I highlight what's in front of me, because that's what I always do, the long-time viewers hopefully would tell you that if they tell you the truth about me. I just describe what we see. Don't come over here thinking because I'm doing that there's an agenda. But also don't come over here thinking because I'm a black man and I have to describe what's going on and it is non-black people terrorizing black people that I'm not going to talk about it because your ass sensitive and you want to avoid certain truths. No, we got to have a whole conversation over here, and that's what I do. If you new here, your ass might be in for a little culture shock. If you're not new here, you are the reason that sometimes I intentionally don't cover certain stories. You know what I mean? Because I'm going to say what the hell on my mind. I just try to be compassionate and strategic about it, man. So those are some of the things I said in the other video, man, that I did want to say. I also mentioned how it was ironic as hell getting to the particular story, that in the end of it, they ended up having to put up surveillance footage, surveillance cameras to protect themselves in the neighborhood and you know, the store's customers from police. They had to put up cameras to protect themselves from the criminals, to catch the criminals engaged in their criminal activity, because there are so many people that won't believe it if you just tell them about it. Another perfect segue. The mayor, Miami Gardens. Oh, we take crime seriously and this is a high crime area. Ma'am, sir, I might submit to your slow ass. If your officers are able to arrest somebody or detain them over 768,000 times with no real crimes occurring or being documented, you damn right it's a high crime area. But the criminals perfectly and directly working for your ass. They work for us, but they directly working for your ass. So you're not wrong saying it's a high crime area. Your ass just wrong in how you trying to manipulate the interpretation of that to the American public. I don't even know what the hell this was. Because the dude say on the surveillance camera, and once again, y'all gotta blame Ray 186 for how this video ended. I'd have never seen it, didn't know how it was gonna end. But the dude say that on the surveillance camera, my bad, y'all. I started a video earlier today, and I'm kind of paranoid. I'm always looking at. Anyway, I started a video earlier today, and then I got caught up doing something. So let me go ahead and finish it, man. The guy was saying though about the surveillance camera, if the journalist is telling the truth, that there was footage of the cops harassing other people, you know, not just the gentleman in question here. But they didn't seem to make a big ado, look at me trying to sound fancy, about that. You know what I mean? They really didn't. There are no more reports. The highlighted report here, the thing that's jumping out is they arrested this man 7,286 times. So where are the other people that they, you know, maybe they were there harassing them, and I'm going somewhere with this, but I mean, this is beyond harassment what they did to this gentleman. So, I mean, I don't know how to I don't even know how to measure them mentioning that there were other incidents. I'm not downplaying that. I mean, it just doesn't, I don't know. And I'm saying all of that to say that, I mean, I think I said this in the other video, you know, audio I did, man. This doesn't sound like racial profiling, because why would the cops put a bullseye on themselves by racially profiling one person 972 times? It doesn't make sense to me. They would spread it out. So to me, why I did all that talking about that camera is because it seems like they would spread it out and then that camera would show them doing it to a lot of people. Or either their reports would, right? Because for them to have the number that they have, they had to be keeping account of that. So now it also makes me wonder, I had to get some water, guys. How many times did they probably harass, attack, or coast this man and didn't document it? But I'm in my mind in real time, y'all are hearing me trying to figure out what the hell was going on here. I wasn't there. I wish I knew what part of I'm not even looking for that. But if I did and I knew it was still there, I would go. Did I already say that another part about this story is it happened 10 years ago? Once again, all of this we blaming Ray 186. Big dog, you always in the comments. Shout out to you, man, for standing by and rocking with us, man. But you know what I'm saying? You got to wear this one because I'm scared too. But if I knew it was still there, I would go over there. Not to try to get involved in this, but just to see. To me, now it's a historical site. Hell, it's a story I covered. But anyway, I don't know what was going on here, guys. I'm babbling to say that. Of course, it may have been racial profiling here. Y'all always racial profiling people. Y'all profile people for different reasons, but racial profiling is definitely one of them. That's why all these damn videos always involve black people. I ain't making this shit up. I ain't there orchestrating these circumstances that I don't know nothing about till they pop up on YouTube and we see the damn video together. There's a pattern here that I'll ask you to ignore. That was weird as fuck. Anyway. I don't know though, because once again, doing it to one man, and I'm gonna get to what I said in the other video. I think I already mentioned it, a few things, but I mentioned one and left it cliffhanging. Why would they do that? Why would, if they was racially if that was their main priority, why wouldn't they spread it out so it don't look as obvious as these 7,232 times? I keep stumbling over that number because it's just unbelievable. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, man. I want to find homie, man. I just want to ask him one question. Did you knock down one of these dudes' girls, family? I'm a man, man. I'm a man now. Now, you know, people don't like being stereotyped and generalized, but let's be real. Some stereotypes and generalizations are actually actualizations. That's true. I'm a man. I'm what people would consider with my personality the alpha type of man, even though I don't like them tags and descriptions. I'm just me, if you're asking me. But some people would say that, right? The type of men who have personalities similar to mine, because we're all individuals, the types of things that upset us and make us go to this length. Now, I'm insulting men like me comparing us to these cops, and I'm giving them a major benefit of the doubt here. When we do stuff like that, bro, it be because somebody that did something to us on the level of, you took my girl. You offended me on that level. Now, that's for a lot of guys, that's par for the course. For some of us, it's like, man, we don't do shit. If you got a big dog, she wasn't never mine, you can have her. Even if it broke my heart, I'm going to go over here and deal with it. But I'm just saying, if you are a weak-minded man of our ilk, you might harass somebody 10,183 times instead of leaving them the hell alone or taking it even further to murder. Because you ain't got the heart, thank God you don't, to do that. But you might do this. You guys may have a better explanation for what the hell was going on here. This video is brought to us courtesy of Ray186. I'm not trying to detract or deflect from the fact that this may have just been some bigoted ass racists racially profiling black people. Once again, I have to, y'all know I try to pretend I'm objective over here. I have to ask the damn question. If it was black people, why in the hell would they put a bullseye on their own backs by specifically keeping it to one gentleman? I don't believe nothing everybody else said in this damn story. Not from him, not from the damn mayor, not from nobody. I think this man that knocked down one of these cops' girls, I think they had a girl or wanted a girl and instead the girl went with him. I really think this situation probably got something to do with a chick. And why they were able to harass this man that amount of times, it just speaks more about how despicable law enforcement in America is and are, and why we always need to be aware of that. No matter how friendly they appear, no matter how courteous they present, know who these cowards are. If they aren't the direct physical terrorists, or if they aren't the direct physical kidnappers and all of the horrible things these cowards do, they're the ones that will cover it up and help them get away with it. Same to me, because that's what they would tell your ass. They would call you a co-conspirator, and they got a few accessory, and they got a few names for it. They wouldn't let your ass get away, so I'm always encouraging Americans not to let them get away. I ain't telling you live no paranoid life. I ain't telling you they evil and not. I'm just telling you these got some evil ways, and they will enact them on your ass at any given time. You should be aware of that. You should know your rights. You should teach your children to know their rights, and then you should enjoy this beautiful life and time that God has given y'all. I just split this video all the hell the way up. If you're new here, because the numbers are going up, hey man, this pretty much how we do every damn time. Thank you for joining us. Y'all be good.
If I were Earl Samson, I think if you were Earl Samson, I think we could all agree we'd be really ticked. Because Earl Samson in Florida has been stopped and questioned by police a total of 258 times. 258. And all of that in just 4 years. The searches, 100 times. Arrests and jailings, 56 times. Almost every single one of these citations was issued at the very same place, the convenience store where Earl Samson works. Our correspondent John Zarella is tracking the story in Miami. First of all, can we be clear? Is Earl Samson an incredible criminal, or is there something stinky in that town?
Boy, y'all know I be lying, boy. I be lying like hell, man. I got a crush on her, man. Her attitude, see, I be attracted to women's attitude, their order, their persona, their energy, man. You see what I'm saying? You gotta look good, too. Shorty hot by that, man. And I like that. You see what I'm saying? Y'all remember how I started the video though? I said either this man is a serial killer. 280 sometimes, boy, your ass is a serial killer. Either that or these cops are incompetent as hell. She even think like me. I can't remember the last time I ate anything that was a beef product, but I definitely want me a good hamburger, man. I wonder if she like Longhorns. Thank you if you made it this far. If you liked the video, feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. If you care to go a little further than that, maybe even subscribe, hit the notification bell. Check out a few of the other videos on the channel. Either way, y'all be safe.